Hi, my name's Jamilla. I'm a speech pathology student at Western Sydney University. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple visual schedule using only Microsoft Word. I'm then going to show you how to use your printed copy to support your child's communication at home. Visual schedules can support literacy development. Children can practice recognizing words, understanding the meaning of words, and the connection between words and pictures. They are also great for children who find verbal instructions difficult, because visual schedules can deliver this same information through a different format, which your child may find easier to understand. Visual schedules also can be used to teach concepts like first, next, before, and after. For example, you can point to your visual schedule and say, first we brush our teeth and then we go to bed. Or alternatively, after the iPad, you have dinner. This can aid in smooth transitions between activities. Now, let's take a look at how to make one. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. This page is the visual schedule, which you can personalize by putting your child's name here. You can also pick how many visuals you want to show at once on your schedule. Here I've got 10, but you can just have a single row of 5 if you prefer to start out in a more simple format. This is the page where you're going to have your visuals, which you will cut out. And lastly, here's the storage page. So next, I'm going to open a blank Word document and I'm going to show you how to make one step by step. So the first thing we're going to do is open a new blank document in Word, ensure that it's horizontal like mine is, and then we're going to insert a table 5 by 5. Then we're going to stretch it out to fill the whole page. There we go. Now we need to insert new pages so that we have 4 pages in total. Now that that's done, we're going to copy our table and paste it into the second page. Like that. So now you want to copy one row from your table and paste it below your heading. So you can decide whether you want to have 2 rows like I'm about to, or whether you want to just keep 1 row. That will make your visual schedule more simple. However, that's completely up to you and what you think your child will be able to work best with. Next, you want to make your heading nice and big and centered. So I'm just giving my visual schedule rows a bit of space, because you've got to remember that once they're laminated and cut, they're going to take up more room. So now I'm going to show you how to insert pictures for your visual schedule. First, we're going to insert a cartoon from Online Pictures. So now that you have your image, you want to make sure that the layout option is in front of text. So make sure you resize your image so that it fits within your table cells. This will be really important for ensuring that all of your visuals will fit well in the storage page. I'm also going to show you how to insert a picture from your device. So similarly, make sure that it says in front of text for your layout option. You can also crop your image to make it fit better within your table cells like this. There you go. So the next thing we're going to do is insert text box. So it's important to do the same thing we did with the pictures, which is select your layout option as over text. Name your captions whatever you'd like. I've gone with brush teeth, and you can resize this to make them more easy to read for your child. It's important to consider your child's literacy abilities and what they're comfortable with reading, so you can make the captions as simple as you'd like. So I've gone with brush teeth, but you could also do, for the next image, walk dog. You can also just not have text at all, totally up to you. So now that we've finished these two, you can repeat this process with as many visuals as you'd like into the other table cells. Once you've finished that, and you've decided whether you want to go with cartoon images, photographs, or a mixture of both, you select your table and you go to table design, borders, and no border. This will allow you to print with just the images you'd like in the sizes that will fit the storage table to our left. So now that I've walked you through how to create your visual schedule step by step, I'm going to print this finalized copy, and next I'll show you how to assemble it. So now that you've printed your visual schedule, you can decide whether you want to leave it as a plain page or whether you want to laminate it. If you leave it as a plain page, instead of using Velcro like I have, you can just use blue tack, but do keep in mind that it's probably not going to last as long. So I've already pre-laminated everything, and I'm just going to show you what it should look like. So this is the visual schedule, and I've just applied the same Velcro. I've used hook in each of the squares where you're going to put your visuals. I've also prepared the storage page, and like the visual schedule, you just put your cutout Velcro into each of the squares that you're going to store your visuals on. So I've only made a few, so that's why they're only at the top there, but you can fill the whole page. And lastly, I've got my visuals here. So I've cut mine out, as you can see, before laminating them, and this is important because if you don't do this, when you go to cut them out, it may have frayed edges, so make sure you do it like this. I'm going to cut these out now, and then I'll see you in a second. So I've finished cutting out my visuals, and I've applied the opposite type of Velcro to the back of them. We can get straight into showing you how to use your visual schedule in your daily life. So you can decide what you'd like to do today. So first, you might put wake up, go to toilet, breakfast, medication, and then you can lay out the rest. I'm also going to show you what to do with the ones that you don't want to use. So if we're done making our visual schedule and we've got some spares left over, you can just apply them to the storage page like this. And then you can change to suit your day. So if today you have finished your morning routine and you no longer need these, you can take them off and just put them onto your storage page. And you can change it to suit your child's evening routine or afternoon. So he might be taking the dog for a walk, or she might be doing some homework, or they might be having a shower at night. You can just adjust that to suit your day. And that's your visual schedule. It's all done. And make sure you put your child's name at the top or whoever's using this, and you're done. You can stick it on the wall, or you can put it in a booklet if you'd like to hole punch it. And yeah, just have fun. So now that we've finished making our visual schedules, they're going to look something like this. So this is vaguely my morning routine minus my coffee. And when we're using these in our day-to-day lives, it's important to try and be consistent by refreshing your visual schedule every morning and in the afternoon if you can. And when you're doing this, try and involve your child as much as you can so they can benefit from that literacy development and feel independent and involved with the process, so it can be more meaningful for them. So I hope that this video has given you a greater understanding of the importance of visual schedules, how they can help your child, and how you can make your own. Thank you so much for watching.